Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs, says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
That's the guy from the paper. That big case.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Officer needs help, 103 and Goose.
Phelps, traffic.
Oops.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detective.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Nope.
Goddamned if his clothes weren't covered in gunpowder. He must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value. It's owned by the Argentinian embassy. Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse. Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs. Phelps, badge 1247.
1247.
How can I help,
Yep, detective.
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks.
Better see what this Jacobs guy has to say. The car was dumped in his backyard, after all.
No crap.
Oswald Jacobs?
Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? You want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure. Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Any messages?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A 4-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks for your help. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
That's where we're going.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
That's that guy from the paper.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano-Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the Archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. Ring any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned a rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General. Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
You're behind the wheel.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
Well, the reason why you're doing laundry for that low bid is because you have no clothes? Oh. That's true.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me. We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do.
One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Uh-huh.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know about this?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Uh-huh. See, that's the good thing, people. You go to the police station first, then you could go and show that.
We've talked to Valdez. He was very obliging. He told us all about the arrangement the two of you had. Now quit wasting our time.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal. He bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring and returning GIs, and they have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Mm-hmm.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things will be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater.
In God's name would want that. I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color. Look what we have now. Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Yes.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police.
Policia.
You understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No.
No.
What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here.
Here.
I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you?
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father.
Wrong way.
Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up. It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back. Diplomatic license plates. You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Hold on. Let's see, hold on. Oh, yeah, okay. Motive for theft.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is! If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow home.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine art. We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Can you drive to this one?
Hello? I said drive.
You know the way. You can drive.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado.
Don't worry, I got him.
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old...
Come on, you fucking ass! Now you're fucking dead! Piece of shit! Come on, hurry up! Fucking car.
There's the red Ford.
Yeah, we know already. Screw you, I'm fucking staying the hell away from you.
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling them home. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
You know shit.
He's getting away.
Fucking yes, come on!
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out. God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
Shut up!
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You just speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep
Next is marriage made in heaven, people.
That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
I might like that one, but I actually like the other one better. I mean, the counselor's call was good, but I mostly liked the other one.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit.
I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
My sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore's immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Now that's unusual, people. I'm gonna quit this and become a marriage made in heaven, people. I think this is actually one of my favorite cases, but I think mostly the other parts are, when it gets better, the other part, the other. Oh no! The guy killed him, and unfortunately, that's not what killed him. And I think a guy in this part that plays the supposedly boyfriend of the girl is actually a person that used to play in a soap opera. I watched General Hospital. So he was the voice of this, of the guy. So it's pretty interesting.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
I say we bust in there and find the guy.
That big case.
Hey, don't mind me.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady. Over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
No.
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Phelps?
You should take a look at the body.
I landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind. can notify next of kin. Addison has life insurance. What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Never the same.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
He's all yours.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
What am I up to now? What?
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
The marriage made in heaven.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
What'd you have for dinner tonight?
It's, fine.
Leftovers, Michael.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have
If I
been
told you what I had, you'd be jealous.
in the past. These people were condemned.
Hey, you would.
Sanatoriums.
Really? Want to bet? If I say the name, I know what you'll say. You say you rotten bum.
Until then, they stay sedated.
Alright, if you say so.
I was expecting more, Doc.
We had chop suey.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medication, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Court. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually a benefit.
We don't have to worry. You can have some if you want. We got some left over. My father and me only had 3 servings. Because we got what do you call it?
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
The fine noodles that were 12 ounces, and yet it was pretty much after all. We thought, oh yeah, it'll be lesser.
I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Alright. Wrong one. Over here. Hit and run.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Whatever, buddy.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No.
He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's. Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Do now.
Phelps, 1247.
47.
How could I help
Can you help, detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
You can drive.
At least I'll be able to do one thing this time on this profile. I didn't do on the other one. Even though I played my LA on the other one, I never even beat the. I never played the case with the fire case, or I never did the Sex in the City case.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
He's running! Let's go!
That coward thinks he can run from everything. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get him. I know exactly where to get him.
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. Don't let that asshole get away.
Oh, I'm not, don't worry. I'm playing him good. Really? Damn it, I missed him. Get over here, you fucking
Hold it
ass!
right there, Shelton! There he is, officer! How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Okay. You become all heart at the prospect of paperwork, don't you? So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
Yeah, I'll say one thing. When you download at my house, it'll
The
go
guy was run over.
super quick.
So it worked out well for
You'll be
this broad.
shocked how
So
fast
what?
it goes.
Maybe she deserved
Application
to catch a break.
data and game itself.
Yes?
Yes.
Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
Husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
I cannot wear my glasses when I'm looking at the book for LA.
We got married that weekend. People don't.
Because I don't need reading glasses.
I see.
It's like
So you
friggin',
probably
it's like
did well to stick
it's
it out
friggin'
this way.
hazy.
What's that
Yeah,
supposed to mean?
because I don't need reading glasses. I only need for friggin' far distance and stuff like
I
that.
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister. It's okay, Lorna.
They're not reading glasses. They're only far distant glasses. They're not reading glasses. If you wear glasses, but not, one thing my grandmother always told me, or whoever told me, one thing you do not wear glasses for. If you don't need glasses for reading, don't wear glasses that are for far distance as reading glasses, because you can ruin your eyes even more.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions
Does
you'd
to
like
me.
me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
No, that's up to you. If you can see, if they help you see. All I know is my glasses are not good, not for reading. So.
It wasn't good. What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sapper?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
Oh, I'm glad you did.
Know about that?
No.
I'm actually glad I don't need glasses for reading.
This
So.
worked out well for the two of you. I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Yeah, well, if you're used to them and they don't, I mean, they're blurry for you. And when you read a book, you look at a book, then that's good. But my glasses are blurry when I read a book, so.
You expect me to believe that?
Like you said, you got used to it because you probably you always wore glasses when you played games anyway. When I didn't even wear them for games.
Poor guy had no chance.
That's why you're used to them.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk.
We're always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right.
Your whole life. Get out of here. He did not. He didn't wear glasses in high school.
He suggested I earn money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called...
Really? You never told me that.
Maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
I didn't even know Mommy even... Oh, wow. I didn't even know you wore glasses. Well...
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
Well, she's not the only one that... I mean...
You increased the premium on Lester's life.
One thing I can say is my cousin Luke Odin, I found out last year that he's supposed to wear glasses, and he doesn't wear them. And my cousin Teresa told me that if he doesn't wear, I heard her say to Odin, if you don't wear them, you're going to ruin your eyes one day.
You're forgetting the hit and run detective.
I never even knew Odin was supposed to wear glasses. I know my cousin Lucius wears glasses, and he wears them. He doesn't defy his way that he has to wear glasses. He never wore them he didn't have to wear them as a kid, but he does now, and he wears them, so he's got no worries about it. I didn't even knew my cousin Odin wear glasses, and he doesn't even wear them. I don't know. I don't think there's... I mean, if he... I don't know. I guess it's really up to him. If he doesn't want to wear them, he doesn't have to wear them.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one, Detective.
I still don't wear glasses outside, so...
See me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks, man.
I don't wear glasses outside, so I just wear them for my what do you call it? I just wear them for my games. That's it. No, the eye doctor I go to, he didn't even tell me that. He just said if you want to, you can wear them whatever you want to do.
You know the way. You can drive.
No, he did not. The eye doctor that I go to doesn't even give a crap. Yeah, my original eye doctor used to tell me that, yeah. The one that retired, yeah. The one I go to now, the one I went to last year, I'm not going to anymore. I'll be going to my father's doctor now. He said he'll pay for me. He doesn't care. He knows that I want to go to an eye doctor that that takes. This guy I went to is the one that took off the thing off my eye years ago, next to my eye, like a wart or whatever it was. And when I go to him as a regular eye doctor, he's like, I go in there. He calls you for a thing at first for something to look. And then he calls you, and then it seems like it's like a rush situation to get you the hell out.
Wake up, Cole.
One thing my original eye doctor used to do, he used to take the time and freaking look at your eyes and stuff,
We can put the driver
and tell you, explain stuff to you. Oh, do how about your eyes and all that stuff? And then he tell me, oh, you should really wear them all the time. He actually told me at the time, just wear them mostly for TV and games.
No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife, length of a bayonet.
And then this guy I went to last year, he says, oh yeah, you can wear them if you want. I mean, you don't have to wear them if you don't want to.
A definite match.
It's up to you.
Murder one. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
I know. I won't be having an excellent eye doctor. The one my father goes to. So at least he cares. He's an old timer, like my old doctor was. He cares. He looks at my father's eyes. He looks at my father's eyes. He explains stuff to him and everything else. That's the kind of eye doctor you want. That's some eye doctor that says, oh yeah, okay, whatever. 1, 2, 3, and you're out. It's like, that you couldn't care less.
My eye doctor actually asks me as soon as I walk in to see her. She asks me right away, oh, how you feel? How's your eyes feel?
Yeah, exactly what my original eye doctor used to tell me when I walked into the examine room. He would say to me, do you have any itchy eyes? Do you have any
We'd like you to come downtown.
Do you have any, does your eyes hurt or anything like that? He'd ask me about that. This guy that I go to doesn't even ask you that.
He's in the bedroom.
He's like an idiot.
Very good, Lorna.
I don't think he gives a crap. He's just one of those eye doctors that's in and out. He don't give a crap. He doesn't want to take the time to explain stuff to people. That's why I feel rushed. And the eye doctor my father goes to, he said it tells him the same thing that Dr. Altman used to say to us when you walked in the door, when you walked in in the room where he looked at you and stuff. He says the same thing to my father. That's the kind of eye doctor you want. That's some idiot.
Late, Sabo.
I say, you can't wait to get you the hell out. That's not the way to do. That's not a kind of person you want as an eye doctor. Oh yeah, okay. Gotta give my father the garbage. Yeah, I know. Got it. Coming. I had to throw one of my old shirts out. What? Oh, it ripped on the top finally. And you know where it was from?
Where?
Bear Mountain.
Oh, jeez.
And I pissed off about it. Oh, God. Yeah. I don't feel bad. It was heavy, so. When you want an eye doctor, you want somebody that cares for you, you know. That's going to explain stuff and everything, you know. Yeah, exactly. That's what you want. You want an eye doctor that cares for you. This eye doctor can't wait to friggin' get you the hell out of the friggin' office.
You look spooked, Phelps.
Oh, really?
I thought you'd been under fire before.
Why did he send you to a specialist for?
Never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Oh, well. Oh, well. Does your eye doctor do one thing that well, this eye doctor does that. I mean, don't worry, but do they check you? Does the eye doctor check you for glaucoma? I know you don't. I know. Either do I. But every time we used to go to the eye doctor, he does that all the time. He checks you every year. Because you can always develop it. It doesn't, I mean, you know, they just check to make sure, you know.
You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Well, that's stupid. You're supposed to go to an eye doctor once a year. I don't have issues, but my father goes to the doctor once a year. And that's what we used to do with Dr. Altman when we used to have him. When we first moved here, we used to go all the time.
I used to do that too. My freaking new doctor told me, oh, you don't have to. You really don't have to. He's only used to come up with the problems.
No, really? Oh, I don't know. That's weird.
Come every year. Unless you have issues with your eyes, then you have to come every year.
No, I've never heard that before.
I told my eye doctor told me.
Well, it's up to you. I mean.